Oh, Most High in Christ, Most High in Christ. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Rakatah to the brothers. Shalom. Yahweh Shemar Thumba Shem Yahshua to the sisters. I'm priest and officer Parataza out of Yonkers, New York. You know what I'm saying? Holding the class down. Priest and officer Abaya, priest and officer of 1,000 Abaya will be here shortly. This is the Israelite School, a universal school of practical knowledge, ISUPK. Start off with 1 West 125th Street under command of General Yohana. And since 1969, we've been teaching the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. They are God's chosen people. Let's clap it up for the Lord. And since 1969, we've been teaching the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians our language. Because right now, we're not speaking our language. We're speaking the language of the conqueror. We're speaking the language of the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? We're speaking of the language of the Spaniards. We're speaking the language of the British. We're speaking of the language of the French. We're speaking the language of the Portuguese. We're speaking of the language of the Danish and the Norwegians, if I can say so. We're speaking the language of the Arabs. But we're not speaking of the language of our people, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You know what I'm saying? And the language, you know what I'm saying? The language of our people is Hebrew, because we are God's chosen people according to the Bible. According to the Bible. So we're going to go straight in. You already know where we're going to start at. You know what I'm saying? For brothers and sisters, the Achium or the Aquathium, you know what I mean? For them to start learning the alphabets, the sounds, and looking at exactly how our script look like. Because we also have a script. We have a script. We have a writing system. So right now, and that's what we've been teaching since 1969. All right? We're going to, first thing we're going to start off is the ancient Hebrew. The ancient Hebrew. Here you go, Bob Strong. So we're going to get Trooper Sha'af one, and he's gonna lay down the alphabet. All right, so now start putting the sounds to it. When you write one sound, say the sound. All right, so first sound, the second sound, say it out loud so they can hear you. Now we're about to give you the sounds to the ancient. This is the ancient Hebrew right here. You know what I'm saying? This is our script. This is what blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, this is exactly what we try to get to. You know what I mean? Not writing in our oppressor language. We write in our oppressor language when we're doing business or whatever. I understand that. But we have to get back to God's script. And this is the, you know what I'm saying? This is the most high script right here that he wants for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This is a little too long. So just make it a little shorter, all right? So right now he's going to put the sound. He's going to put the sound in here. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Ah.
Let me get a card. Let me get a card in the chat. If you could see it clearly, a card.
Ba. Ga. Da. Ha. Wa. Za. Ha. Ta. Ya. Ka. La. Ma. Na. Sa. I.
Fix the eye. Put it like a little.
Pa.
Triple shot phone. Put it like a little lip on that eye. A little lip on that eye. You understand what I'm saying? Right here. Just a little touch. Just move this a little over. There you go. Right there. The nuance is very, very important. So we know exactly what you're talking about.
Taza. Wa. Ra. Sha. Da.
You see it? All right. Clap it up for him. So now what I want you to do, if we have any room, all right. See, right here. I want you to put on the bottom. Put this. Matter of fact, put the exterior right here. Put the exterior. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna start make a room like this. All right. It's the exterior. If you're gonna make it go across, make it go across. It's all good. It's all good. Make some space between the second row. Bring the second row down a little bit so it won't be bunched up. Because I also want you to put that sound next to this letters also. Yeah. Exactly, yeah, line it up how you did it. Yeah, line it up how you did it ancient, do it like that. You see your za? Look at your za. Now, when you're reading it, that's the one that's on the paper, and I don't understand that. That's what I used to do. But majority of the time when you read it, it look different. How do it look in the book when you see a za in the book? Look at the za. How will it look when you read it in the book, in the Tanakh? It won't look like that. It won't look like that. No, it won't look like that. Right? But that's what the Muslim sheet. The majority will look like this. Yes. That's what you will see. Majority of the time. You see that. You won't see like the little wavy. You won't see the wavy. You want to see that. That's what you're going to see. That's the majority of the time. But that is no. But that is, you know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. That's how you write it. I'm not knocking that. You understand that? But that's how you would see it in the book. You see it just like that. That's how you would see it in the book. That's just your style. You understand what I'm saying? But that's what you see. You don't see the wavy in the book. I take out the book right now and I'll pull it up in the blue letter. You're not going to see that wavy. That's just your style. I'm just showing the people, you know what I'm saying, when the people look in the book, this is, you know what I'm saying, this is, you know what I'm saying, close that you want to get. This is how we're going to look. All right? It's just somebody, how they write. You understand that? Exactly. So even when you see somebody write it like this, or write it the same way, majority of the time you're going to see it like this because it's printed. It's in printed form. All right? Don't do the second card. Take off the second card. Take off the second card. Don't do that yet. Don't do that yet. Just do the whole alphabet. Then, you know what I'm saying? When I wanted, I'm showing certain, you know what I'm saying? Certain things have a devil. So take off the second card in the mark. Dr. Sean. Let's erase it. And I want the sounds. Then we're going to separate that. So people, you know what I'm saying? People don't get jammed up. Oh, okay. We got Chupa Mayak. But God is in the house. Shalom, Yabashika Sharaka.
Da da ha wa da kha ta ya ha la manasa za wa ra shaitan.
put the sound underneath the Syrian, please. Put the sound underneath the Syrian. So I'll call it out when you say it. Sure.
Ah. Ba. Ga. Da. Ha. Wa. Za. Ha.
Chupa, Maya.
Ta.
Let me get a card in the chat. A card which means one in the chat if you can hear it and see the words clearly.
Ya.
I mean, see the letters clearly. Probably sure.
Ka. La. Ma. Na. Sa. I. Ha.
First, we'll start first.
Taza. Qua. Ra. Sha. Da.
Outside first, clap it up. So now, you know what I'm saying? Right now, this is the ancient, this is Syrian. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is the LASHAWAN QADASH right here. You know what I mean? This is when we going off. This is when we want to, you know what I'm saying, take on our oppressive philosophy. This is what the Most High told us how to write our script. So this is the ancient Hebrew, and this is what we have to get back to. Simple and keep it moving. Simple and keep it moving. But once we go off, and once we want to be part of another nation, we start taking on their philosophy. You know what I mean? We start making new words and nuance and doing strange things to our grammar. You understand what I'm saying? And to our script. So now, you know what I'm saying? On this side, there's Syrian Hebrew right here. You know what I'm saying? What I need you to do to write down the second letters. There's second letters in the Syrian Hebrew. In Syrian with our oppressor, the curly frogs on the side. You know what I'm saying? We want to follow behind his philosophy. That's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not in the ancient. It's in the Syrian when we're going off right here. So now this, you know what I mean? And now it's based on confusion. It's confusion. But right now, you know what I'm saying? Right now in this program, you know, right now in this moment in time, we're in captivity, and this is what we have to learn. So don't let you know what I'm saying? Don't let no curly frogs on the side talking about that you don't know how to speak Hebrew. You know, not only you know how to speak the ancient, you know how to speak their Hebrew. And their Hebrew is going off. You know what I mean? Because they try to boast. And you know what I'm saying? They try to boast in their wrongness.
Right.
You know what I mean? So give me, you know what I'm saying? Give me the second ka, ma, na, taza, and pa. There's two of them. You got the main ones. These are the main ones right here. Then you got another set of characters. Another set. Whatever, Baba Sharp, yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, what you're gonna do? We'll put a line right here so you can show the separation. So people can see it. People can see them separations. All right. Just make some room so because we're gonna put the sound right next to it also. No, I understand exactly what you're saying. I understand exactly what you're saying. No, matter of fact, take this one off, take this off right here, because I want to point it out. You know what I'm saying? I want to point it out. So just show the second one.
So I'm gonna be allowed to now. Oh, you're allowed?
Sign price. Okay, all right.
Sorry, I'm gonna you. You gonna be on my right now. Hello? Sorry. I said I'm gonna be on my right now. I'll
No sign price. Now put the sounds of that. Now put the sound that goes to that.
Ka.
What?
Ma.
Mhm.
Na. Ha. Taza.
Right? No sign price.
You good. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. So right now, you know what I'm saying? Right now, Trooper Sha'af one. We put down in the Assyrian, we got secondary letters. Secondary letters. You see right here, you see these letters right here. You got a ka. This is a ka right here. You got a ma. This is a ma right here. You know what I'm saying? You got a na. You know what I'm saying? You got a na right here. You know what I'm saying? We got a we got the pa. We have a pa. We go pa, and we have a tazah. Now, when you read in Syrian, when you're reading in the Syrian Hebrew, these characters right here is at the end of a word. So right here, you know what I'm saying? At the end of a word. At the end of a word. Then we're going to give you an example. At the end of the word. I'm going to have you write it. I'm going to have you write this word in ancient, and I'm going to have you write this word in the Syrian Hebrew. All right. So right now, write my name. Write my name, Paratazah, in the ancient Hebrew right here. Paratazah. 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 Right? Do my name got any connectors? So right here, it says it right here. This is Paratazah. That's my name. Right. Simple. You know what I'm saying? Not looking for, you know what I'm saying? Not looking, don't have to remember anything. But, you know what I'm saying? This way we got a Tazah right here. They go a Tazah right here. There's no second and three or fourth Tazahs right here. You know what I'm saying? We got a Pa right here. You know what I'm saying? They go a Pa right here. I don't have to think about anything. I don't have to think about anything. So in the Assyrian, write my name wrong. Write my name wrong in the Assyrian. Now he's going to write my name in Assyrian and you're going to write it wrong. Okay. Our oppressor will consider this as wrong right here. This actually is saying Paratazah. You don't have to do no connectors on this here. But this is Paratazah right there. You would think that's right. You know what I mean? I'm learning this. I see the Tazah. This is a Tazah right here. But we've been going so off. We go so off, you know what I'm saying? Because we blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we go, you know what I'm saying? We went off so off, you know what I'm saying? We went off on our language. Our language is basic. You know what I'm saying? Practical. Keep it simple. Words, you know what I'm saying? This is how many characters we have here. We don't have to add no characters and anything like that. But we want to follow behind our oppressor. So now, you know what I'm saying? Now, right here, people will see, okay, it's correct, but it's not correct. Because if you read in the series, oh, this is the last one. Salaki, I said Salaki. All right. So now, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, you want to keep it simple, you know what I'm saying, this will be simple right here. But we have to make it difficult. You know what I'm saying? We got to follow behind our oppressor, make things difficult, because we looking at their language and we, you know what I'm saying, we envy our oppressor and we choose all their ways.
Right.
So now, you know what I'm saying, but you won't see this when you read in the Tanakh. When you know what I'm saying, when you read it Tanakh, you're not going to see, you know what I'm saying, Paratazah, and the last letter will be this. Even though it was, you know what I mean, you would think, you know what I mean, you would think, oh, this is it, but it's not it. So write the correct, you know what I'm saying, write it in the correct way in the Assyrian. Sure. So right now, I'm just giving you an example of what, you know what I'm saying, what you expect, and you know what I'm saying, in the Assyrian Hebrew when you're writing it. Right here. This is Tazah. This is a Tazah, and this is the ancient Hebrew. But if you write in the Assyrian Hebrew, you got nuance and grammar and confusion. It's based on confusion. But you have to see this. Even though this right here is a Tazah, this is also a Tazah. Why do you need two Tazahs? Think about it. Why? How come it's not here? Where the foundation is at. You know what I mean? But so, you know what I mean? But we want to celebrate the 4th of July. That's what we want to do. We want to go out and barbecue. That's what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? We looked at our slave master and said, oh, beat us into 4th of July. Beat us into it. So we can love it. So we can love it. And that's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what happened to it. We got beat into our, you know what I'm saying, our oppressive standards, which doesn't make sense to us. That's why we always get jammed up. That's why we always get jammed up. But when you read it, you know what I'm saying? So if these curly fries on the side, you know what I'm saying, talking about that, we pronouncing the word wrong, just ask them, is there any vowels in it in the Hebrew language? Why, you know what I'm saying? Why do we have the continents and dots and dashes? For what?
Right.
Because it was made up under the boot heel of our, you know what I'm saying, of our captors. That's what happened. That's what happened. We was destroyed. You understand? We was destroyed.
Right.
So that's exactly what happened. But don't let the curly fries on the side talking about that we reading it wrong. If you want to write something, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it, but I'm just, you know, boldly. Why there's two Tazahs? We could just put the one and just keep it moving, and you still know what the hell I'm saying. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Our oppressor is the devil, with the Bible speaks of. And we became a Lord dog for him. That's the reason why we gotta get back to the ancient. That's the reason why we gotta get back to the ancient. Right. With that, I'm gonna pass the class over to priest and officer of 1,000, Abaya.
If anybody needs that, you got 2 seconds. Right? Okay, give this brother a hand. You did all the writing here, right? Okay, give this brother a hand. Everything. Hold up, let me just. Wazakataya kalama nasa aepataza warashata parataza parataza. Anybody needs that? Give a brother a hand for his handwriting too. Good handwriting. You good. Erase all that. Shalom. Y'all see the title of the class is How to Count. Y'all know last week I showed you the numbers. This week we're going to briefly go over the numbers. We're going to go higher, and then I'm going to teach you how to count to about 1,000. Okay. As y'all know, hold on. Salaki. Put my phone over here. Salaki, I'm gonna keep you up here. You're gonna do a lot of writing. Can you do 1 through 10, Dr. Shep? The green mark is on my team. Salaki. Okay, 1 through 10. So we got what's the first one, Bayan? Huh? A Chad. A Chad is the first number of our number system. A Chad is 1. Ramza, what's 2?
Shania.
Shanya is 2. Right? So get it in the ancient and the Assyrian. Shanya. So yeah, you can copy down those. John. Everybody's different with their note taking, but if you are a notepad-based person, look into that. Also, in the future, be advised. We're gonna streamline class a bit, so just be advised. We're gonna upgrade class a bit in the next. By the end of summer, class will be a little different for Hebrew. So just be advised on that in the future. Okay, Shinya, Akad, Shinya. Right? Now, everybody's familiar with how everything's working now with Friday class and Saturday class and Saturday service? Okay.
Salaki, sir.
Time.
Can you just, cause we literally just started, can you just, give it like a briefing on it, how we're gonna correlate Friday class and Saturday class?
Okay, basically going forward, what is taught on Sabbath service, what is read on Sabbath service, I'm sorry, is what will be taught primarily that the day prior in LASHAWAN QADASH. So this Saturday, this Sabbath, we'll be going from Genesis the 4th chapter into Genesis the 6th chapter. Therefore, we're going over words today that appear inside of Genesis, inside of those chapters. Okay? To better familiarize people with those verses. So the reason we're going over counting, so you got these two. We have Akkad, right? And we have Shinya. Now make sure, don't forget the connectors for those. Akkad.
Shinya is 2, right?
Yes.
No.
What's 3?
Salaki.
Shalash, right?
Salaki for asking the question.
No, you're good. You're here to ask questions.
Oh.
If you have questions, ask them. Online, if y'all have any questions, ask them. I'm sorry. Wait, so what? No, Shanya. Shanya. You're looking at it like a Y, right? That's a Y. Yeah, kind of. Shalash, number 3, 4. What's 4? Arabai, right? Arabai. What's 5, Ryan? Ramza, what's 5?
Kamash.
Kamash. Kamash is 5. I would say Hamza.
Say that again, sir?
I would say Hamza.
You said huh?
Hamza.
Hamza.
Hamza's 5, yeah.
Hamza.
I don't know where they turned the Shah into a Z, but yeah. Arabai was 4.
The walking said Kabul.
So what?
The walking said Kabul.
The who?
The walking,
Kabul.
he said Kabul.
Tamu. Really? Interesting.
Slap. So if I make
A 6. What's 6?
Shasha.
John.
Salakisha.
Yeah.
Chief Shah, can you just fix that card, number 1? The number. So be able to make it dark about the song. Go on.
After Shasha is what, Ryan? Okay. Shabbat. Make sure you get these down, man. Study this. One thing I always said to myself, I don't call yourself a language, language. Insult yourself with yourself with a language. You can't be mad at each other to type in that language. One of the first things I personally taught myself was how to count to 10 and feet. A day later, I taught myself how to count to 100. Not that one. Not saying that for you, I'm saying that for the audience. So motivated brothers and sisters around the world, we want to take back your culture. And it starts by having pride. One part of having pride is seeing what you cannot be proud of. Understand, when did you learn about the truth? What age? Yes. Yes. Guess what age you What age did you find out you were an Israelite?
16.
Sharp one, what age did you find out you were an Israelite?
1 year ago.
So you don't want to say because we
Nine.
29?
Turned 50 this month. So yeah.
No sign of trust. Parabsa, how old were you?
45.
45 when you found out you was an Israelite. I was God.
If I may, you know, I was a black and black, so I always,
You always-
yeah,
right, of
yeah,
course.
I just didn't follow the Israelite philosophy,
Yeah, of course.
but I knew that we was Israelites.
I was about, I want to say, 18, 19 when I finally somewhat accepted God close to 20. I say that to say this. I was saying to say, you need to be, in order to have pride, you need to understand what you cannot be proud of. Understand, before you understood that you was an Israelite, you could not technically point to your actual country of origin on the map. There's 5-year-old Russian kids and African kids and French children, 5 years old. Where's France? Right here. Where's Russia? Right here. Where, especially Judah. We have to point to a goddamn continent. Do you know how embarrassing that is? In Judah, like, yo, you know, when it comes to like, oh, national heritage and culture days, Judah just sitting there looking stupid. Like, and that's why back in the day, like, Judah always used to, like, I know Judite parents always used to hate those. It's like, you know, you have a whole group section of your class that had their histories literally stolen from them, and y'all think this is okay to do in our faces. Like, y'all can get away with it, like a Haitian brother or a Jamaican brother. We're asked out. Whatever the white man gave us is our culture. God, what you gonna say, brother?
Salaki said, "You dropping it so heavy," because I always tell my nieces and nephews not to go in on that day. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was a black and black, they won't go in the day because I knew it just cut. You know what I'm saying? It cut their like their extinct self-esteem to pieces.
Right.
Because some of us just walk around with the red, white, and blue flag on our backs and say
Right.
we're from here.
Right.
Which everybody know that we ain't from here.
Right. Let's
You
do
know?
it.
Yeah, we look stupid. So I know those days, and the teachers should know better. Teachers should know better. I remember my niece did that, and I was so upset. I was upset. Oh, I was like, if you're gonna do a flag, do, you know what I'm saying, RPG. But even that, I just say, just don't go to school now.
Okay, now next would be Shemawana. We're gonna write the elongated version. Shemawana. 8. 8 is Shemawana. Shemawana.
And then Slacky, so I have a question.
Khan. Wana.
Come.
Khan, put it up.
All right, the question is from Chuba Mayak Bunagad Yasha'al. Salakia, how do you say never give up in LASHAWAN QADASH?
Never give up.
Oh, no.
I'll get back to them on that. I gotta look that up. It may not be give up. That exact phrase may not exist. But never falter probably is what you want. Never falter, never fail. So we'll look up something about that. If you can find a verse that says never give up, I'll translate it. But otherwise, you cannot do it as well. Now you got Shema with that, right? Next is the Shah. The Shah is not. So now
Did I do this one correct first?
yeah, God. Take the time. Let's go.
I want to make sure.
Shema. Leave it like this for now. If they correct me, they correct me. This may or may not be. Here's the thing. Sometimes it's a little funny because one, there's accents, and two, because I usually pronounce it Shema Wana. But how does Hasahab usually pronounce it? How does Hasahab usually pronounce Shemana or Shema Wana? I think it's Shema Wana.
I would think there'd be an A there.
Yeah, I believe, that's what I usually do.
But I don't see it spelled that way.
Shema Wana, yeah, Shema Wana. So the connector, these have.
He doesn't spell it like he doesn't spell it.
So he spelled it Shemana.
Yeah,
So that's what you're doing.
That's why I connected it that way, because there's no A in his spelling.
Then that's what you do. Shemana. Then let me get that. Yeah, connect that. Next is the shy. The shy con. Nine.
Okay, so is that Shema, Shema,
Shemana.
Shema.
Shemana. Now, yeah, Shemana. Down in the
Yeah, just to accent.
Shemana. Just so you know, a word that ends with a Y at the end, if it's connected, would be like owl. Like the what the Jewish man calls vav, that's vav. Oh, it's not good. Yeah. You got nine. Nine. Let me know when you finish.
Finish 9 and 10.
Huh? Yeah.
So if I may,
You want to try to get you got it out right now?
say that again?
No, because I was going to see if you can get 10. Oh, you got 10 already. Okay, come on. No time. Good.
I think I think these are so it can let them not be weak. So they got Ba'a, power. No,
No.
power.
Yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong. All right, Tom, come on. Ooh. Got it. Okay, so we got it now. So we're gonna go through this. Salaki, can you let him out? Come. Okay, so we got it. The first one is a card. Second one is Shanya. Third one is Shalash. Fourth one is Arabai. Fifth is Kamash. Six is Shasham. Seven is Shabai. Eight is Shemauna. Nine is the Shai. 10 is Ashura. Right? These is 1 through 10. Akkad, Shemya, Shalash, Arabai, Kamash, Shashah, Shabai, Shemauna, the Shai, Ashura. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right? Now, if I could, Baba Shah. erase this. We're gonna do the next set, which is the teams. Erase this, Bubble Chuck. John. Okay, so next, what's 20? Do you know?
11 through 19.
Huh?
11 through 19.
Not today. Then we gotta get through it. So we're just gonna do the places.
20.
Yeah, 20. What's 20?
Asharia.
I sure young. Yep. I sure young because you gotta do it. I sure young, but young because under certain places, Sean Young can have actual meaning. So we differentiate. I sure young. Okay. I sure young. What's 30?
Shabashim.
Shalasha. Uh, Go all the way to 100. From 20, 30, 40, 100. As you can see, these are all self-explanatory. Once you know 1 through 10, you can pretty much work out uh, the rest. Pretty much, I guess 20. I skipped the teens because we really don't have time today. You won't really see the teens. Right? Or at least the version of the teens that I was taught you won't see. What's it called? So I'm just showing you what you're going to see tomorrow. Like actually, I gotta have one of them checked out myself. Um, yeah. Okay. Ready? Try to see. Okay. Any other questions in the room? Anytime, Maya. If you have any questions, Maya, anybody, any questions in the room, let me know. I will answer for you about the shot. Shalashia, Arabai. Hiram. That's his Camacho. Con, 60. Gonna be Shashadi.
This one's sir 80. I have Shamanaya. Is that correct? This one's different.
Shamana?
Shamanaya.
What? No, how at the end?
Shamanaya. And there's an H.
There's an H. But no, wow. Where'd you get this from? That's when he taught you? Or?
This is Officer Hasan's version. And this right here is Aisha Howell.
No, that's not.
Shamanaya. Yes.
Go it up. Give me 2 seconds. Do the shy. The least space for Shema for 80, but do the shy, but least space for 80. Actually,
It's the 8. It's always a little bit different. 8 and 80, they got 2 variations. They're both correct in the scripture. I see both of those numbers. They exist like that. With both different spellings. So.
Yeah, because there's different ways to skin, and you gotta understand. I was thinking about this myself. The scriptures is not us today. You gotta understand. The scriptures is not like what I mean. It's not us today. You and I, and me, for the most part, speak completely similarly because we're born in the same era. We're speaking in the same time. Cats in the 50s would speak different from us. And then cats in the 70s would speak different from the cats in the 50s. You understand? Language develops and changes over time. And sometimes that simply is just, I like the way my grandfather said it. Cats wasn't saying cat for a minute. Cat was not a thing. My generation didn't say, in the 2000s, cat went out of fashion. Cat asked, yo, you a cool cat. Yo, what's going on? That cat's cool. That was out in the early 2000s. Cat came back. So things might leave for a minute, then come back. The way we say a word or the way we phrase a word may change. The same thing all the time. And that's not just Hebrew-centric, that's just language as a whole. Languages change over time. It's just that we have such a conducive and compact record that's thousands of years worth of work over time. Psalms in and of itself shows you there is an evolution in the Hebrew language. God, the shy. I'm about to see if I can find the version of 80. The one I find in Genesis is the one we're going to use. If I find it in Genesis.
Sir, is it better to take versions that are in earlier scriptures than later ones as more accurate, or not? I see, for example, like the number 18. I've seen in the same scripture, both of them got the different spellings in the same exact book. So it's hard to tell with these things.
And you can question why that was done. Is it done because this person speaks differently than that person? Well, I'll bring that scripture up tonight because I'll talk about that a lot, but I don't know if a lot of people know that is legitimate in the scriptures. Accents exist in the Bible. 80 and 7. Oh, 5 and 25. We're covering it tomorrow. Perfect. So the version you're going to use is 5 and 25. 5. The exact spelling you want to use is from Methuselah. Lev Shabai wa Shamana. Shamanya. So no wa. So Shamana Yama. No wa. Yeah, no wa, no ha. Yeah, come. No wa, no ha. Shamania. Shamania.
So this would be Aishayala's version. Aishayala's version.
Come. And you'll see multiple different ways of doing it. Why exactly is it done? We at this moment are not sure. There's different reasons for this. The reason we are bringing this up, anyone who is wise and is studying to make sure they know what happens in the Sabbath service the next day, Shemanayam, yeah, John, 80, so that's 80, right? Bible Shah, good. We got 80. Tomorrow, we will be going over the first genealogy in the scriptures. The first genealogy in the scriptures, for those unaware, is Adam all the way to Noah. Right? That is the first genealogy. Now, why are numbers involved? The way this genealogy is specifically labeled, it gives you the ages of I want to say conception/birth of said figure. The reason I'm a little funny is because that word, the word we're about to use, a word we're about to cover, the word for begat is interchangeable when it comes to sex. When it's a man, it's begat. When it's a woman, it's conceived. So I don't want to, it's hard to say. Technically, it's conception, but you understand basically, maybe you were a year older when you had the baby. Khan, I know. The Shayam is 90. Khan, the Hebrew Khan.
Can I get an example on, right now you just did the Shayam?
The Shayam, yeah.
Yeah, which is 90. Can I
Right.
get like an example of like 92?
No, that's next. That's next.
Oh, you know what you're doing.
Okay, yeah. That's next. We're getting all the way to 100. Once we get to 100, we're going to cover those. Okay? Okay. Okay, now, what is 100?
A few variations on this one. I
Okay.
have ma'ah and ma'af.
Ma. Okay, ma'a. Now, I covered this like, were you here last week? Okay. Yeah, John. Okay. The one you're gonna put here is ma'a. Ma and a. That's it. Ma'a. Now, I'm not gonna philosophize about the hana, but the tha. No. It's not good. This extra ha doesn't have to be.
Taking away the extra
Yeah, got it. The extra ha. This is just straight 100. Ma'a. Holy crap!
Three variations.
No. Why is this correct? Who online can tell me why this is correct? So like, you got to be good in the Hebrew and really realize what the hell I just put. I'm gonna help y'all out. For instance, I'm gonna help you.
I think I got it.
John.
If I may.
John.
Well, I'm going with the preposition, so it's saying 2 back to 1.
No.
100. That's why we're 2 back to 10. That's
No,
why-
this is 2?
No. No. What I'm saying towards 1. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why it's towards 100.
What do you mean? What's towards?
The ma.
No, ma means what?
Huh?
Ma means what?
No, ma means towards or going to.
Who? What? That's what I was saying?
No, like in the preposition.
Right.
Ma,
In the front, yeah.
Ma in the
No, when you put ma in the front, it means of or from.
front. Oh, Salaki. That's
Yeah,
ma.
wait, 2.
I'm
Y'all think a lot?
Yeah, I'm thinking about the
Yeah.
lot. Salaki.
This is ma.
From 1. That's
No.
what I'm thinking about.
This can, yes, this can represent 1. What else can it represent?
Ah,
What is this word?
oh, mine.
What is this word?
Is mine or?
No. What is ah?
Oh, ma?
No, what is ah? You got this?
Huh?
Yeah, gone. What is ah? What is this symbol?
Allah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna help you out. This is ma.
Allah, yeah.
No, I shara, right? From 10, right? From 10. So let me write that down. Actually write it. So I'm gonna-
10, sir?
Right, or 10.
Or 10. Salaki.
So now we understand what is Allah. Or what else does Allah mean? Anybody online got it? What is Allah? What does Allah mean? What does Allah mean? Allah means 10. No, Allah means cow.
Cow?
It can also mean what? Huh?
If it's related to money,
No.
if it's related to money or numbers, wow. Is the cow and the farm?
Allah. It means. Y'all give up?
Okay.
1,000. A lot is 1,000. Now, we understand what's called, they don't like to use that term, but the Y makes it what? Present tense, right? or what we would understand as present tense. The person who's currently over 1,000 is a Allah. Wow. General.
We say halawa panya.
Right. General on deck. General in face. So now that we have this understanding of ma'ah, what does ma'ah mean? We understand that ma as a preposition means from. And we understand that this represents 1,000. From 1,000. 1,000. 100. You understand?
Yeah. I get where you're kind of going with it, but it's like if it's
For
1,000 or it's 100, you know? It's
No, meaning from 1,000.
From 1,000. So you get 100 from 1,000?
Right, meaning a portion of 1,000.
Oh, okay.
You understand? Ma is used to show what we would say today as percentage. You understand? Just like ma'ashara is 10%. Ma'a, or from 1,000, is 100. A portion of 1,000 is 100. How would you break up 100? By tens.
So is this only 2 letters?
Right. This is only 2 letters. But you're seeing,
2 letters.
right. Now, what did we cover last week about the ta? A ta when it's around the ha, a letter that ends in ha. Usually, that means that in some way, that word becomes plural. What you got? How much money you got on you? I got $100 bill. That's singular. I only have $100 bill. How old are you? I'm 100 years old. It's still one basic 100, but it's telling about my number of years. You'd still want to put a dot in. You understand? This is why Raza Hatahab, when he's explaining it, doesn't like to say tha makes it plural, because it necessarily doesn't make it plural itself, but it's just plurality is in some way involved.
This is the root version.
The root version is ma'ah. Right. And the way I just
broke H would have been
plural. More than likely the ha at the end. What you're talking to 100 cows. A cow is a female version of the animal. Ma'ah with a ha at the end to let you know we're talking about something feminine. Without the extra hana, more than likely what you're talking about is just a basic thing, 100, or it's a masculine word. And if you see a thought, then more than likely that's to let you know it's plurality involved in some sense. This is why doing these classes this way is important, because now we're not just going through here, going through there. Now we're kind of structuring. I accidentally taught numbers, and this is what we got in, and look what happens the next week. So now for Ratazar, I see your hand. We're going to get into what you wanted, which is how to put it all together. So we're going to get a few numbers that you're going to see tomorrow. What was your question? Oh, yeah. You have your hand. Salah.
Also, my question was, remember to break down what the Jewish man would deal with numbers. How he presented, I would bring so you can see the difference between the Jewish man deal and what we do.
You're talking about I is 1, by is 2.
Yeah,
going by what I just broke down that maybe.
That was easy.
Yeah, got it. So basically, the way it's understood today, yeah.
So I don't want to throw you off on that, but
No, okay. What the brother is explaining is that it's understood that the letters correspond to numbers. I is 1, by is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, going all the way to 26. There's 22 letters in the Hebrew alphabet. Yeah, 22, but we don't have vowels. There's 6 vowels in English, right?
sometimes
Y.
Sometimes.
So we have, we have about 22, 23 letters. Because we're missing a few vowels. Because A, I, and Y. Ma'ah. So, it's important to know these because the whole verse is going to be nothing but he begat this person at this age and then died at this age. That's literally all of Genesis, the 5th chapter. Okay, so oh yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do this real quick. You got to see. You want? Well, I might have you come up and do 1 or 2 of these. Okay. I need to use the whole board. I'm gonna give y'all 2 seconds. Give this brother another round of applause. Okay, brother's coming up sharp. I on the ball. You coming up sharp out here. 20, Aishra Young. 30, Shalash Young. 40, Arabai Young. 50, Kamash Young. 60, Shishai. 70, Shabaya. 80, Shemana Young. 90, Tashaya. 100, Ma'ah. Okay? So all of these, like you're about to see in nothing but Ma'ah. Because you're talking about 800 years. Right? So all of these about to be gone. And I'm going to show you how. I got to talk to the gentleman about that, General Q, because some of y'all brothers who are familiar with our older videos may have a different way, or may be familiar with a different way and understand I was taught that way as well. But I'm going to go with what the scriptures is saying right here. I'm talking about killing, for those unaware. Now, let me see what we got. The first one we're going to do is, we're going to be fair and start at the beginning, so we're going to do Adam's age. Adam's age is at the time of Seth's birth or conception. Adam is 130. 130. So this is Genesis 5 and 3.
Genesis 5 and 3.
Yeah, 130. And again, 30. Okay, now we are about to write this how they have it written in the Hebrew. I'm gonna write it out in English, then I'm gonna write it in the Hebrew. So Shalash Wow. But I'll put it like that. Technically, you know there's no dash here. I didn't want to put the dash because Ma'ah. Shana. So we're clear? We're not sure why, but pretty sure this connected to Shamya. We're not sure why. I'm going to just say this. My research of Jerusalem is that it only has 2 seasons, rainy and sunny.
That's right. Right.
And you're promised one thing. It will not rain at all during sunny season.
Right.
So their idea of the years is double. Rain, sun, That may have something to do with it. You cannot teach that though. That is just my personal idea. Khan.
So Salaki, so that's what I know, especially like in the Caribbean.
Right.
It's only two. It's either rainy or not rainy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they don't do like, yo, what you mean that? No, it's either raining or
Or
not.
it's not raining. And you're promised one thing inside of Jerusalem during the sunny season. You will not get rain. Understand, that is the skin cancer capital of the world.
Right.
Or number two, they might have lost to somebody. But Israel is the skin cancer capital of the world because you got a bunch of people there that are not geographically meant to be there. Okay? This is connected to Shinyah, but this is years. So written down, this would be Shalash Wa Ma. Shalash Wa Ma'af Shina. Right? Oh, Salaki. Shalash Yom. 30. Shalash Yom. Salaki. Shalash Yom Wa Ma'af Shana. 30 and 100 years. There is no O's in this instance. Dua, you bought some more.
Oh, no.
Sorry, you could. Bought some more and give me another ice cube. Yeah, put the ice cube first on them. Also. Dua. All right? So, this is 30. This is technically 30 and 100 years. Right? That's what's technically written here. 30 and 100 years. So that's your teens, your tens, rather, and your hundreds. So let me write that. Right? And your salad, you know? Hundred. Right? Teens, hundreds, tens, or teens. Right? And then you got the year at the end. 30 and 100. Right? So now let's get his death age. So okay, let me write this in the Assyrian so y'all can see it. Shalash Shalashim Ma'af Shalashim wa Ma'af Shana. Shalashim wa Ma'af Shana. Right, and that's Adam. Adam was 130 when he gave birth to Seth. Right? Next. Salakia? Genesis 5 and 4. Shamana Ma'ah. Next, I'm going to teach you how to write basic number hundreds. The basic 100, 800. As the brother was saying earlier, you'll see different ways to write this one. This is probably where he gets the idea that the Y is probably connected. Because you can see so many instances where the Y ain't even there. More than likely the reason is the Y is connected. So, in this instance, Shamana, Ma'a, 800 straight. So that's Sha, Ma, Na, Shamana, Ma, Ah. Shamana, Ma. Oh, shucks. All right. Shamana, Ma'af. That's exactly what you get. All right. Salakia. Now what's next? Wow, I appreciate that. Salakia. Kamash. Now, Salakia, if I may, I just okay, that's how many, okay, Salakia, I messed up. This is how many years after he lived. Adam died at 930. So y'all can get all that down. I'm about to erase that at the top. Okay? So remember, it's the tens, the hundreds, then the year. Year old is not in there. You don't put like Zaquan or anything. Zaquan is old or elder or old man. Khan.
So can you read that? And then you will I'll be able to hear that sound.
Which one?
No, just say, he was,
This one or this one?
The top one.
Shalashim wa ma'ath shana. Shalashim wa ma'ath shana. 30 and 100 years. Shamana ma'ath. 800. Right? Shana would be the year, or years old. Okay? Now, shucks. Okay. Now, we need to show that. That's not necessarily. Okay, hold on. Let me get on. Stop. So now get there with me 1 second. I'm just going to make sure I get this exactly right for you. So for tomorrow, it's reverse order. And another thing, I'm not sure of the exact reason. year is said twice. So let me just make sure I'm spelling this right. Okay. This is going to sound a little what's called 187. Shabai. Wow. Let me just make sure I get their spelling of this right. Shamanium. Shamanium. Sentence relevant. Shana. Wa. Ma. Ah.
What verse are you?
This is 5 and 25. Genesis 5 and 25. Shana. I'm gonna write this out in English so you can understand what I just wrote. Technically, what you just wrote is what you see in here is 7 and 80 years and slap it. Let me just write that whole thing out. And 80 years and 100 years. Now, okay. So we're clear. We can break this down again mathematically. I'm gonna write it in the Hebrew and the ancient, and then we're gonna do it. Well, ones, I'll redo it. Tens in the Hebrew. Hundreds. I'm doing this to conserve. Ones first, then the tens, then the hundreds. What do you think comes after hundreds? The millions? Times.
Hundreds is tens. After hundreds is tens.
Is the what?
Oh, you said ones, tens, hundreds. Oh, going up, thousands.
Right.
Thousands.
So, my age is 31. Akkad Shalashia. Akkad Washalashia. 1 and 30. 69. Tashai wa Shashaya. 9 and 60. Right? Why Shana is repeated? There are certain instances where I'm not sure the exact terminology of the word. There are certain instances where an adjective will get a definitive, will get certain. Just like you'll change one, you'll change the other. Like when y'all dealing with adjectives, like a big tree, the big tree. There's instances in Hebrew where you'll find ha'ait is haggadah, the tree. Both of them will get the definitive article. In certain instances, I'm not sure. Well, let me see a word that I know is Bahamaroth Gedalia. Hag Bahamaroth Gedalia, the big beast. Depending on how it's structured, I'm just telling you what I know exists. I'm not sure the exact rule set necessarily. Certain instances, it's kind of like fractions. What you do to one side, you got to do to the other. Or like with algebra, what you do to one side, you got to do to the other. What you got to do to the top, you got to do to the bottom. What you do to the adjective has to be done to the noun. Or what you do to the noun has to be done to the adjective. That may be a case similar with H's, which is why the Shana is repeated. I'm not exactly sure. Once again, I'm just guessing. How this would be written out in English, in Hebrew. Sure. No, it got stuck in.
Oh, okay. I do it. Just grab the other one. Should be another one in there.
That's
Take
green?
Yeah, another green should be.
Okay. So Shabai. Shabai. Wa. Shan. Yum. Wa Shan Yum. Shana. Shana. Wa. Oh, Salaam. Wa. Ma. Shana. Ma'at Shana. Wa Ma'at Shana. Shabai Wa Sham. Oh, so. Oh yeah, Shami. Yeah. Shanaya. Salam. Shana. Salam. I put what's called where it didn't belong. Shanaya. Shanaya. Wa Shanaya. Wait. Salam. I think I spelled that wrong. Shaman. Shaman. Salam, y'all. I got me my study. Right? Yeah. Come on. Right? Shamanya. I'm gonna erase this. Right, one last second. And y'all gotta go. I still gotta get through a few names for y'all. Alright, and this is it in the Assyrian. Shaddai, Ba, Shaman, Yum, oh. Wa'af, Shina. Wa'af, Shina. Shabai, Wa, Shamana, Shamanya, Shana, Rama'ath, Shana. Right? So that's ones, tens, hundreds, ones, tens, hundreds. Right? Ones, tens, hundreds. What's the time check, Pete?
Time check is 8:53, sir.
52?
5:3.
5-3, okay. Ones, hundreds.
And we have 15 minutes. You want to go through?
Yeah, John, I got you.
Can say
All right.
12?
Yeah, okay, so now, that's how you're gonna see counting for trade. So these are that's basically it. Most of your day is gonna be counting tomorrow. So that's why it was okay that we spent time on it like that. Now, these are the vocabulary words. This is the first and main vocabulary word that you're going to see tomorrow. We covered it last week, but one thing you're going to find out is a lot of these words are going to be repetitive as hell. What did I do with the capture this?
We just grab another one. Check the back of the marker.
It's not.
Oh, it's right here, sir.
Where? Oh, John. Yeah.
Right here, sir.
Go on. Lie. He begat / begat. Beget. Yeah. Lie. You lie. Right? You lie. To beget. Is that too small?
Lie.
La, you lie. He beget. Right. Yeah, the ya here is technically the preposition he. Right? But in this instance, it can be he beget. That's what you're going to see in the scripture. He beget, he beget, he beget, he beget, he beget. The fifth verse, the fifth chapter of Genesis is just the genealogy from Adam to Noah. Noah's genealogy. Right? Next word you're going to have to remember. Okay, now. Okay. Next word, sat. Or shop. I'm going to give you both. The Strong says substituted. Right? That's what the Strong says. So I'm going to put a star there. Right? That's what the Strong says. Substituted. That's the translation for shop. Seth. The origin of Seth is Shaya, which means to set or appoint. And that's not the only name we have to kind of, what's it called? The spirit is after the death of Abel. Once Seth was born, I lost Abel, now I got Seth. They translate that to mean, oh, he substituted Seth for Abel. The root word is to set or to appoint. I prefer to translate it back to that than substitute. Substitute just don't sound right. Especially for the nature. I lost the son I actually wanted, now I got you. That just didn't sound right. As the spirit that he really wanted. So that would be Seth would be Shah, right? And in the Assyrian, Shah. Seth, Shayaf, pretty self-explanatory. Shayaf. Shayaf. We could get a few of these names, but we're not gonna. If you want, you can look these up today. If anybody wants to see these names and needs a breakdown of the names specifically, go. You can hit me if you're in the school and know me personally on Facebook or whatever. You can hit me personally and do it, or wait till next Friday. Compile the names you are confused about. Bring them to class, and I'll solve it for you. Con.
That also pertains to young men and troopers, young men.
If you're a trooper in the school and you got me on Facebook, obviously you can hit me on and hit me in the inbox. Young men, obviously, wait till class, wait till Friday, unless you actually do happen to have me on Facebook. Then let me know you're in the school, because otherwise I will curse you out on. I'm gonna be honest. If I don't know you and you're not a good-looking female, I'm gonna curse you out. I'm serious. A cat from some other fake group hit me at 1 o'clock, like 1 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, he's from Cali, so I don't think he understood. But like 1 o'clock in the morning to ask me about a math question post on Facebook. You know, I'd be like, oh, I bet like 90% of people can't answer this question, this math question. You hit me 1 o'clock in the morning. Don't do that. Like General Hyman, what we do in this work is not for you to ask us basic goddamn math questions. That phone line is for people that literally will call my phone and say, Shalom, Osai Badger, I don't think I can live anymore. I have a gun in my mouth right now as I speak to you. We have these conversations.
Right, that's right.
And it's random. Brother will literally call their counselor and be like, yeah, I was out with my wife, I was out with the brothers, I was doing X, Y, and Z about my day, and a brother told me he couldn't take it in life no more.
That's right.
Do not call my phone for nonsense. Do not call any of our phones for nonsense. We are the men of the Lord. That is not a joke. We literally are here to help you with your lives.
That's right.
That center point, yes, knock. Knock.
Salaki, sir, if I may?
Yes.
Actually, it's funny about you saying that, because when I was on the train, they had the annual concert, and one of the groups is named Nakahan.
Knock on. John. Knock. Now. Now, this is the final lesson. When you look this up, it'll bring you to a word that means con. You gonna say something?
Oh, Comic-Con. We have 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
But if possible, can you give me like a quick breakdown on Shalom? I know that we go through it every week.
I got you.
But
I got you. Let me just break this down. Long and story short, you look up in the Strong's gonna be like Nawak. That don't make sense. The greatest way to break down a name, in most cases, it isn't always the case. Esau is a little different. If they translate to Esau, it's not directly how his name should be broken down. Esau is Ashash. I will die on that. Esau is Ashash. He is wasted away. That's what Esau means. It does not come from Shah. It does not come from Harry in that sense. The white man is Sha'ir, which is a goat or Harry or devil, right? But Esau comes from Ashash. Ishua is Esau. Okay? Sha'ir is in no way connected to Ishua. You look this up and learn Hebrew, you will find that out. It's very simple. The wak, while it is a word that can mean rest, has nothing to do with this. Salakia, pull, you got the verse up there, you can pull it up there, right? Pull Genesis 6.
You want it in the Hebrew?
Yeah. I want it in the Hebrew, but I want to be able to read the English.
Okay.
Give me Genesis 6, no, 5 and 29. Genesis 5 and verse 29. The best way, okay. Salakia, what's your name? What is your name?
Break or breakthrough?
Why? Why?
Oh, because it's based on my personality with the sword.
So what did the brother say? What did the brother say?
Brothers say he saw me fighting a lot, and I finally break through to fight.
You what?
I finally break through to fight.
You what?
I finally break through to fight.
Are you what?
I finally break through to fight.
What's the important word in there?
Oh, breakthrough. Oh,
What's your name? No, breakthrough. What's your name mean? Yeah. Man of dignity. Why did they give you that name?
A lot of reasons.
No, but why? You showed that you were a man of dignity. I showed myself that I can work like a servant. So I'm the servant of God. Notice how our name, right, in the explanation, the name is in the explanation almost, or a derivative of the explanation. When you want to understand truly where a name comes from. Like for instance, idiots, have you ever heard Israel means wrestles with God? That exists. You've heard that one before, right? Yeah. When you go back to the verse, it'll tell you, as a prince, have you gained favor with the Most High? So when you read it, you're going to see Shah. If someone broke his name down in Hebrew, while speaking Hebrew, they have to say Paratza. They have to say Sha'af or Sha'af when describing why we named you Sha'af, right? The best source for the translation of a name is the reason for the name. Meaning, read what you got, and make sure that you see it on the board. On the chart. Share the screen. Got it. Well, yeah. Well, I want you to be able to see Hebrew.
Oh, you want to read it to me?
Yeah, got it.
Look at the Hebrew.
Okay, come. All right, now. Read that now. And he called his name Noah or Knock, right? To say, let's go. This one shall comfort us. God not come, Noah. Knock comes from Nakam, to comfort. Sloppy. Nakam, right? Nakam, to comfort. Nak. Shayah, right? These are the words you're really going to need for the moment, right? Nak, nakam, to comfort. right? It does not come from the law. I was just having a conversation with General Q, and he was telling me, yeah, you're going to get a lot of that. You're going to get a lot of times. One thing I'm getting into, Strong's is nice. Strong's is good for a beginner, but once you start to really understand Hebrew at a, not to sound Christian, at a spiritual level, by spiritual level, you're starting to gauge. This is what shab means in every instance. Shab is about staying put. Shab usually means like you're shablim, sit down. But shab can really mean about staying in a place, dwelling in a place, chilling. Shab, that's shab. Right? That's the spirit of it. So when you see shab using something other than sit down, you understand the spirit is still staying in a place and chilling, dwelling. Right? That's what it's about. So when you go to other lexicons, other cats who basically took the Hebrew language and said, this is what shab means. His translation of shab may be different than Strong's translations of shab, and so on and so forth. So getting those together, and then even General Cabal was saying, they're all wrong. You look at them, put them together, and it's like, y'all all basically wrong though. Right? The only real perfect translation to the scriptures is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
Right.
I'm even seeing, I'll never talk down because I know those are our brothers that did that work, the King James, but there's even certain things in there that maybe those words didn't exist. Maybe society didn't exist, but there's certain translations that we have today that would have fit better in the King James, but it's possible those words like society instead of his people may not have existed. Like there's an instance where it says, shall be cut off from his people. When you look that word up, it can also be society. I know. Society may not have existed in the year 1600. So that's probably why they chose his people instead of that. God.
It's a lot. So if I may, what you're saying is so heavy. Our brothers and sisters also have to remember when you talk about the King James version that you got to realize they had a doctrine on the mind of the translation. So even though they're translating, they have a doctrine on the mind. So certain words that they pick going to kind of like go with their doctrine. So you have, you know what I'm saying? Remember, you're not, you know what I mean? You get indoctrinated first, then you go into the Bible to find your, you know what I'm saying, to find your indoctrination. That's the reason why ISUPK is so hard body karate, hard body one west, because you know what I'm saying? We say we do what it says on the paper. That's it. There's no doctrine. I'm a black and black. There wasn't no doctrine in me. I saw it. That's what it says on the paper. That's just what I do. So I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not going to put my doctrine on the paper. So I guess that's what you say right there. So you know what I mean? We can't really go by it because the people who translate it is still underneath the doctrine.
And it's not just that, it's imagine white boys trying to explain abundance. Right? I can literally sit there and teach you how to properly speak abundance. But there's just something about it you'll never understand. I will teach you the words to abundance. You'll never truly understand the soul of abundance. Come.
You already know the joke. They talk about producers and directors talking about, you ain't black enough. I need you to.
Hollywood Shuffle.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy. Yeah.
You ain't black enough. I need you to be black enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not Puerto Rican enough. I need you to be Puerto Rican.
Right.
This is somebody outside of your culture who like what you're talking about.
Right. And now, last but not least,
he's home.
because Salaki, I'm about to read this. Because I might turn this into a TikTok.
Salaki, sir, we have one.
Huh? Salakia?
You can make a part two to this.
Say that one more time.
Oh, we can make a part two to this.
Oh, no. This is going to be short.
Okay.
I'm just answering your question about
Oh,
shalom.
Shalom. Oh, come on.
Yeah, John. This will make a nice TikTok. Creating a state of tranquility / hey back. Right? Salaki, you gonna be long or John? All right. So we got two words. Literally, technically, we have two words up here. Because I wanted to make sure you get this. We have two words up here. We got shalom and we got shalom. Here's the problem though. Y'all simpletons think this is one word. This is two different words. One is a noun, one is a verb. Shalom in the English means peace. This is not a verb, this is a thing. A noun is a person, a place, or a thing. Peace is a state of tranquility. I am paraphrasing, right? That's peace. Now, what people outside of our school do not understand, when they say shalom, wam is what they call the, I don't want to butcher it, what we know in English as the present tense. Wow, vav, or in the what's called, or equals ing. Okay? That's what you're saying when you put this in the middle of a verb. You see how that works? Wa or vav in the middle of a verb turns it into ing. When you look up shalom as a verb, it tells you it's creating a state of tranquility. It doesn't necessarily say that though. What you'll usually find the common use is pay back. Now understand, this is a black language. How black of a language is this? You know what the Hebrew word for fighting is? Bread. What do brothers fight over? What's the best way to make peace with a brother? No. Pay him the money you owe him back. Shalom means to make peace, but usually that amounts to, and this brother peace this brother, as in he gave him what he owed him. He paid him back, paid this brother back. When you look up shalom as a verb, I want to say 7 out of 10 times, it literally doesn't even translate as peace. It translates as some form of paid him back. Shalom is a verb. Shalom is also based off a noun. The verb shalom comes from the noun first. However, when you put a vav inside of that, you create peace in. When you understand Hebrew, our words do not have to make English sense. Okay? Our words do not have to make sense necessarily on face value. Only can be said as kayad, which is another way of saying one in the past. So one. A better way to say that is single. So sometimes you got to teach your mind out of English and see the English word that would best fit what you're trying to put. So this is piecing, right? This is a verb. This isn't, understand, when I come up to you saying peace, that's not an action. That is me wishing you, here's the truth. This is shalom, according to General Muhammad. We are not a race of cowards. We are a militant race. Even in the past, I could not walk up to any random brother I do not know and look him in the face and walk in his direction. Guess what's about to happen? Joshua, are you friend or foe? What's going on the street right now, I can't walk up to you looking in your direction. I might have to fight this guy. So back in the past, we came up with a way to let each other know there is no beef. I'm coming in God. Right. Shalom. Before you say anything, I need you to know, shalom, this is peaceful. I'm not doing anything. I'm wishing you a state. That is a thing. That is a noun. Why are you conjugating a noun? Shalom is improper Hebrew. When I tell you shalom, I am wishing you a state of tranquility. Shalom as a verb, which is the basis and root of shalom, is creating a state of tranquility. That's why you see it for peace offering. I am giving this to the Most High to create peace between me and the Most High. It's very simple. And with that, I'll pass the class over to police and officer.
ISUPK security announcements. Back a couple hairs. There you go.
Yeah,
That's tested.
John,
Right. ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK. Start out with 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for a new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6-month period in which a brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month, will court each other. Salakia. All right. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Mean 10 in the Hebrew, my Aisha. 10% of every penny, any increase. The most I give you, get the Treasury Department. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. I'll come home with convocation. If the feast is the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets, I think it's in September. It should be in September.
No, October 2nd.
Oh, Salaki. October 2nd. Announce the reminder Akim and Akhwathim to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarf. And with that, men of Israel, we're going to get one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Majul, which means to stand. Men of Israel, Man Shabbat, Amajul, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Rakatham, Yazmatah, class dismissed.
Shema Alata Basham Yahshua, any sisters? Look.